So I've got about 15 minutes, and I'm going to talk about my favorite subject, NHT Global. You know that NHT is involved in the network marketing direct sales industry. I've been involved in that industry for 24 years. I got started when I was 5. Mr. Dan Catto, 29 years, is a legend in this industry. It's been written up in books. Dan, stand up. Dan started when you were 6, right? 5. And there are companies now, the industry is exploding. The e-commerce industry, the direct sales industry, the direct marketing industry. They're exploding all over the world because of technology. We're now connected with people faster, quicker, better than any time in the history of mankind. But you have to decide, do you want a one-night stand where you can go to hotels? Or do you want a home? Let me give you an analogy. You look at North America, Canada and the United States has enjoyed an incredible amount of abundance and prosperity since it was founded. And then you look at Latin America, Mexico, all the way down to the southern tip of South America. We're on the same side of the planet. Same side of the planet. We have the same resources. We're founded by mainly the Western Europeans. So we have a deep history together. But why is there such a difference in cultural abundance and prosperity? Canada and the US has enjoyed it, whereas in Latin America, they haven't. It's because going from the founders that came to Canada and the US, they were looking for a home. They were looking for a home. Whereas the Spanish and the Portuguese, a little bit of the Dutch, when they went to Latin America, they went looking for gold, diamonds, wealth, and they took and spillaged from there and took it to back home. So now you look at what the foundation was laid and the results of it many years later. We live in a very fast society. We're all looking to improve our financial situation, but we make poor decisions because we want the money fast. We're blinded by the shiny new coin that's out there. We are blinded by the shiny new opportunities that we forget. History will tell you, when you find a home, incredible abundance and prosperity comes your way. We have some incredible people there that have had longevity in our business. You know, and I'm going to share with you 5 vehicles or 5 pillars of success and why NHT is where it is. Chris Sharn did an incredible job. I wish I could just package that presentation, Chris, and just share it with the world, and I'm going to do that. But longevity of NHT, longevity of our distributors is what counts. You know, 90% of companies in this industry fail within 5 years. Fail within 5 years. There are companies starting today that won't last end of next year because they're underfunded, undercapitalized, and they don't have a home. They're starting the business for the wrong reasons. You know, Dan, for 29 years, you've seen many companies come and go, correct?
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
Because of why?
Lack of funding.
Lack of funding, lack of resources, lack of vision. You know, thanks to Mr. Chris Sharn and his staff, you know, they've created an opportunity here of a foundation, a home that you can build a long-term future. You know, Dad and I got started in 2001 when the company launched. We have some longevity distributors here. In 2002, we started launching in Asia. And you'll see a lot of our Asian global ambassadors here this afternoon. We got Molly, who started in 2002, one of our great leaders. We have Huna, who started in 2002. We have Mr. Garth Wright, stand up, the legendary pioneer. 2005, right? 2004. Well, we have Elena Kazurova, who started pioneering 10 years ago in Russia. Elena, stand up. Spasiba, Elena. Right? We have Mr. Dalibor Strop and Thomas Kanapik that have been here. How long, Dalibor, now? 8 years. These are all, Thomas? 12 years. These are all longevity people. These are all people that are found a home. These are the people that you want to surround yourself with. You want to surround yourself with people that have vision, that have commitment. This is what NHT is all about. You know, NHT is rock solid. They have over 100 million cash reserves in the bank. Debt-free. You know how you can know this? You can go up on NASDAQ.com, type in NHTC, and you can see all the history of the company. You can see in 2001 we did $20 million in sale with one product. 40 million in our second year. You can see what we've done in the last 8 years. You know that NHT, as Kirsch just shared, I think we had 18 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth, right, Chris? Approximately, right? It's all there for people to see. Transparency. This is the best part. You know, a lot of people out there that are promoting opportunities, they put their best suit on social media. They show you what you want to see, what they want you to see. But you don't know what's going on in the background. You don't know how much money they have to sustain the hard times, to go globally. You don't know that. You're all basing your decisions on trust. With NHT, it has nothing to do with trust. It's complete transparency. You can go online and see what we've done over the last 16 years. It's all there for people to see. And that's the greatest part of a publicly traded company. Speed. You know, in business, this is the great thing about network marketing. The big fish used to consume the little fish. If you had a home-based business, you had very little chance to grow globally 20 years ago, 25 years ago. It was so difficult. The franchising conglomerates, the McDonald's, the Kentucky Fried Chickens, they would just devour the little fish around the globe. Now you can build a global business right from your home. We have distributors all over the world that are doing that right from your home or your office and build a legacy for you and your family. It's the first time. So now it's all about speed. We're in the speed business. Money loves speed. The speediest fish consume the slow fish. And look at NHT, just alone this year, we've launched into Malaysia, we've launched into Peru. We have some more exciting countries that are going to launch next year in Asia. We're the fast fish. We're the big fish. And we're growing. Novelty. There's a lot of shiny coins out there, a lot of new shiny coins out there. You know, usually a company that's 16 years old can't really compete with the newness of new opportunities, the excitement with that. NHT, though, is in 45 plus countries right now. A majority of them, 99% of people have never heard of us. How many people are here from Stockholm? Have you heard of NHT before someone invited you here today? No. We've been in Sweden, Helen, for 2 years? 2.5 years. We go to Canada, the US. Majority of people have never heard of NHT Global. I call that opportunity. They've never heard that NHT is the fastest growing publicly traded company. 2 years in a row. That's unprecedented. No other company's been able to accomplish that. And in 2015, we're ranked number 2. So how is it possible that the fastest growing publicly traded company in the world, you know, there's Apple on that list, there's Google, there's Facebook. No one's ever heard. I call that opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Opportunity. It's social proof. Let's face it, a lot of you are here today that watched the presentation, and you've got, you know, probably the best presentation you'll ever see on NHT Global. But in the back of your mind, you're still probably thinking, does this really work? Can I really make this work? Well, now with this magazine, we have social proof that this really works. So you really have 3 choices today. 3 choices. The first choice, I love what I heard today. You know, Mr. Chris Sharn and Maya Spindler just blew me away. I see an opportunity for retirement here. I see an opportunity for career income. I see an opportunity to earn extra money. So if that's for you, all you have to do is turn to the person that introduced you here today and say, I want to do number 1. The second choice is, I love what I've seen with the products. You're going to get some more product information this afternoon. I love what Dr. Ben shared today. A medical doctor, family doctor, so passionate about health. You don't get that every day, right, Dr. Ben? Right? So how many distributors here in the room that are on the product? Can you stand up? Wow. So keep standing if you are getting results with the product. Look at everyone. No one sat down. Thank you. So if you want to get healthier, live longer and healthier with better quality of life than your parents or grandparents, NHT is your home. If you want to look younger, NHT is your home. So if you're not too sure about the business right now, that's okay. You can turn to the person invited here today and say, I want to go with number 2. And then the third choice is, I really don't care for the products. I don't want to become healthier. I don't want to become younger. I don't want to live longer. That's okay, right? There's no pressure. We're not going to lock the doors here today, okay? But that person who invited here today thought highly of you, very highly of you. All you have to do is help them out. And you probably know a lot of people that want to stay healthier, want to live longer, that want to earn some extra money or a career type income. And they would be very appreciated. So when we leave for break, all you have to do is turn to the person invited here today. 1, 2, or 3. That's it. So I'm going to end on this. You know, growing up in Canada, we have a lot in common with the Swedes and the Finnish. We love hockey, right? Yeah. And the Russians, we love hockey. And my childhood dream was Borje Salming. Who knows Borje Salming? Oh, I love that guy. You know, he was the first Swedish hockey player in the National Hockey League. #1 league in the world. And he was tough. He was an incredible skater. You know, he wrote a book called The King. I would recommend you read that. And he has a great underwear line, right? So the corporate team wanted me to wear green, and I actually bought some of his underwear yesterday. I'll show you another time. But he has an incredible underwear too. So thanks very much. Viva NHT Global. Viva Sweden. Thank you.